Hello, HQTs. The bank holiday weekend is just hours away. Are you going to sleep in, party, enjoy the lovely weather perhaps? Hit the back garden or Kew Gardens. They just reopened the world's largest Victorian glass house after 5 years. It was a small job, just meant replacing 15,000 glass panes, replanting 10,000 plants, and enough scaffolding to stretch the entire length of the M25. But hard work pays off though, doesn't it? And in this game, hard work pays. I'm Sharon Carpenter, your quiztastic trivia queen, and this is HQ Trivia, the game where all your learning gets turned to sterling. The rules are simple. I'm going to ask you a series of questions from easy to hard. You've got 10 seconds to tap the answer. You get it correct, you move on. Answer all 12 right and you win, or you split that moolah. And today's prize is a glorious £550. You could restore your wallet to its full glory with that cash, or buy a mini glass house for your own garden. Just don't throw stones, but before you plant it, you've got to grant it. Here we go with Q1. What would you do to someone if you gave them a high five, slap their palm, tickle their toes, change their socks? High five emojis at the ready on this one. You'll be rubbing your own nose if you go face first into a high five, celebrating with a 2-player clap. You slap their palm, of course. Slap their palm is your winning answer, 118,000 if you get the high five on this one. There are many origin stories, but the most likely one is between Dusty Baker and Glenn Burke of the LA Dodgers way back in the 70s. Q2, a triathlon is composed of running, swimming, and which other event? Eating burgers, giving up, cycling. Have you tried a triathlon? Can't say I have just yet. Most of us begin, middle, and end our triathlons with it, but giving up isn't one of the official events. Drying off from your swim at speed, it's cycling. Cycling is the other event here, 116,000 off you speeding on to the next round. The sadomasochist sport of choice, the current triathlon has been around since 1920. Okay, we see you out there, players. I want to say hi to Murray, Connor, Lucy, and Connie as well. They are ready to play in Leeds. Hi to Joe Mason and the Question of Sport team, to the Sock Monkey Studios gang, and to Zav and Christian. Hello to Cav and Mick at the Grapes, and to Simon, Dan, Ryan, Baldino, and the RGU football squad as well. Good luck to all of you players. Moving on to Q3. What was the name of the first chimpanzee launched into space? Egg, chips, ham? Poor chimp. Couldn't exactly say no, could he? No thanks. He was the first chimpanzee in 0G, but which of these names was stitched on his spacesuit to sandwich filling and beyond? It was Ham. Ham was the name of that chimpanzee. On this utterly savage question here on Q3, unbelievable. 90,000 players gone, 22,564 of you remain. Launching in 1961, Ham was was named after the facility that trained him, the Holloman Aerospace Medical Center. A lot of you guys thought chips. No. Now, don't forget HQTs this Sunday at 3 p.m. We have a whopping £8,000 up for grabs. Come join us for our Sunday Roast edition for your chance to win some mighty Wonga. You do not want to miss it this Sunday, Q4. Which of these movies is set in 1962? Good Morning Vietnam, The Shape of Water, Get Out. 3 great movies. But which one are we talking about here? We wish the issues of Get Out were long gone, but Jordan Peele's horror film is based in the present, cross-species swinging in the 60s. It's The Shape of Water. Great movie. Just saw it on the plane as well. And this is another savage one. It's another savage question. 20,000 players done. 6,616 of you still in great shape. Set during the Cold War, The Shape of Water is your run-of-the-mill woman meets man-fish love story. Wow, back-to-back sausages. Q5. In which country are WhatsApp, Facebook, and Google all banned? Pakistan, China, Russia. What would we do without these three? Life would be very, very different. Taking recent events into account, they may have made the right choice banning 2 of these. Officially a Zuckerberg-free zone. China is where they are banned. 5,667 of you nailed that one. Hardly privacy poster boys themselves. Sources suggest the apps are banned because China can't snoop on their users. Q6, which of these cities is located in Spain's Andalusia region? Granada, Valencia, Bilbao. Need to take a trip to Spain this summer. Little weekend getaway. Spanish cities and their regions have been in the spotlight recently, but who's been in the south the whole time? The city sharing its name with a pomegranate. It's Granada for the win here on Q6. 2,820 of you are moving on. Not all coasts are created equally. That southern coast is famous for its sun. Q7, halfway there, players. What's the name of comedian Robert Webb's memoir, How to Be a Boy, How Not to Be a Boy? Boys Don't Cry. Well, we know it involves boys, or a boy, but what's the name of it? He's best known for making us laugh, but Webb is also keen on crying, something I've managed to do perfectly well without the instructions. It's How Not to Be a Boy. That's the name of his memoir. 1,478 of your boys and girls got that right. As the title suggests, Webb's book considers and criticizes the gender norms affecting boys and men. Q8. Which of these is not a Simpsons video game? Virtual Springfield, Bart's Nightmare, Itchy and Scratchy World. I must say, I've never played a Simpsons video game. Have I been missing out? Well, nobody's played them since the 90s, right? But which of these games never even existed in the first place? Disneyland gone big and bad. It's Itchy and Scratchy World. Not a Simpsons video game there. 507 of you. Nicely played by you guys. The mobile game Itchy and Scratchy Land was released in 2009, but has yet to spawn a globe-covering sequel. So it's Land, not World. Q9. Which of these is not the title of a 90s UK top 40 single? Starsky and Hutch, Mulder and Scully, Murder, She Wrote. Taking us back in the days of that great TV. 3 big names on the TV screen, but which has never appeared on the singles chart. Better at flipping cars than selling records anyway. It's Starsky and Hutch for the win here on Q9. 227 of you flipping a win there. Murder, She Wrote was a hit for Shakademus and Pliers, while Catatonia reached number 3 with Mulder and Scully. That's right, Q10. Before he became president, Abraham Lincoln was an accomplished practitioner of which sport? Wrestling, rodeo riding, lacrosse. Let me find out, Abe Lincoln. He's a sportsman too, huh? Honest Abe's name was dropped by the protagonists of Fight Club because they knew he would do well in a tussle. Wrestling is your answer. He was a wrestler as well, apparently. 199 of you there with the body slam. His height gave him an advantage on the mat, but he gave it all up for political wrestling in Congress because it's easier on the joints. Q11. Which of these zoos was founded first in the UK? Edinburgh, Whipsnade, Chester. Might go and visit one of these this bank holiday weekend. Which zoo is the right zoo here? Well, Whipsnade may have been the first open zoo in the world, but it wasn't the first of these to open its doors. Parading penguins since 1913. Edinburgh Zoo for the win here on Q11. 71 of you got that right. Flippers at the ready, because we are moving on to the final round with 71 players left in the game, 18 additional players using their extra lives to get back in, and £550 sterling up for grabs. What is about to happen, players? Let's find out. In the musical Sunset Boulevard, which of these directors launches Norma Desmond's career? Max von Mayerling, D.W. Griffith, Cecil B. DeMille. Have you seen Sunset Boulevard? Let's hope so. She's a faded star when we meet her, but who lit her up in the first place? She wants Mr. DeMille to direct her comeback, but the correct answer is much closer to home. Hollywood director turned devoted butler is Max von Mayerling for the win here on Q12. And we have 39 winners, my lovelies. Congratulations to our 39 winners. You survived those 2 sausage questions that were so early on. You're taking home £14 and 10p. We've got I'm Gomelitz. We've got Nolan Hacks UK. That is a pretty cool Abby right there in your nice sweater. We've got Aquamelon as well, looking like a snowman. Pretty chill right there. And a bunch of other winners as well. Well done. Players, what are you going to do with the cash? Maybe go see Sunset Boulevard or just watch a sunset. That might be cheaper. Or get your pet chimp a spacesuit. There's a lot you can do with that money. Another fantastic game, HQT Pies. Loving the wits on you Brits and Irish as well, of course. As always, hit me up on Twitter and Instagram. Right here is where you can find me. Let me know how you got on and request your shout-outs as well. Join me back inside your mobile at 9 p.m. tonight for another shot at 550 quid. Until then, winners enjoy your earnings. Players enjoy your learnings. See you in a few. Bye.